as Holly made her way upstairs to the courtroom with Dylan and Chelsea, I took the opportunity to explore the military museum by myself and discovered some exhibits that harken back to my days as a young historian. So this is fun and unexpectedly creepy in a military museum dedicated to Canadian servicemen and women throughout the years. As I come along, you see a whole bunch of exhibits, sailors, soldiers, airmen throughout the First, Second World War, the Afghanistan conflict down there. And then I see this one little section right here. It's sort of one shelf, it's half a shelf actually, of Nazi memorabilia from the Second World War. Now, I studied extensively the Nazis and the Second World War when I was a history student. In fact, I wrote my honors thesis on the origins of the Second World War in Britain, France, Germany, and Italy, the four major European powers. I've read extensively. I'm probably one of the few people I know that's read Mein Kampf all the way through, and studied the Nazis in particular extensively in law school. I wrote my major paper on the Nuremberg trials, which were the trials of the major war criminals after the Second World War. So here we are, and I have some very clear Nazi memorabilia in front of me. So this is probably a very bad idea. But in for a penny, in for a Reichsmark, as the case may be. If there is any residual energy on these artifacts from Nazi Germany, perhaps you can make yourself known here this evening.
Any of you guys just tap your foot or something? Slam your foot down?
No, I was standing there. And why?
I heard like a noise. Was that not you guys?
No, like I heard like a thud.
Like a thud?
Yeah.
You mean like...
Yeah, but like it sounded distant.
Like a door?
I don't know if it was a door. Like it sounded like somebody's fist.
Was it upstairs?
Yeah, it sounded like somebody's fist coming down on a table.
Because I had just heard something from upstairs, but it wasn't that noise.
Like almost like it could have shook that place.
What's going on, Paul?
I may have, I'm sure this is completely unrelated, totally unrelated. I may have taken one of the GoPros, gone into the military museum because I studied the Nazis for many years when I was in law school and blah, blah, blah. And I may have invited, if there's any residual energy on the artifacts themselves, the swastika armbands, etc.
You invited Nazis?
Paul.
I may have invited...
You invited Nazis?
I may have invited ghost Nazis to make themselves known in some way. And I would say that if ghost Nazis were going to make themselves known in some way, it would be a...
They'd goose step?
Yeah, maybe a loudish, kind of not subtle. They definitely didn't do subtle. Totally didn't do subtle. It would be loud and obnoxious and annoying. And if you goose stepped, not that I know how to goose, well, I do because I've seen all the newsreels and everything. It would, yeah. If you ever seen Nazi newsreels of, you know, that kind of loud, obnoxious.
That's that kind of hard but soft sound that
Right.
was what I was hearing.
When did you do this? Because I heard
Like
two
about-
knocks.
Probably about
Upstairs.
6 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago, maybe.
Okay, that's great.
I was just in there.
Oh, lovely, lovely. So you're going upstairs now, right?
Me? Well, seems fair. I summoned the Nazi ghosts, so that sounds like fitting penalty. I swear I meant...
Feel like it's break time. I'm gonna go have a Twizzler.
Meant it in the best possible way. Totally in a kind of experimental, you know, make contact with Nazis. I can see now in hindsight, not a good idea.
Is there anybody here tonight that made contact with Holly or myself? I just say yeah. Okay.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
Oh, it's a natural reaction.
I totally heard, yeah.
Is that Morse code?
Oh, I didn't think.
Neither did I. Wow.
Have you been trying to communicate with us through Morse code? Is there anybody in the room with us right this second? there anything you want to restart again?
Okay, batteries?
No, we put a fresh pair of batteries. What is it doing now? Okay, I'm gonna press buttons here just to show it wasn't me. This doesn't do anything. This just resets the temperature, but nothing would change. These are volume knobs. These are reverse and forward, which wouldn't touch anything. It's a sweep rate, so that should not be stopping.
That shouldn't do that. 5 and 3. Only one of these lights here and over here should be lit up. Or 2 at the very most on one side and then the other, depending on if both of these are on the same channel. Like if both of these are set to FM, there'll be 2 different lights lit up over here according to what the sweep rate is for that FM channel. There's no reason why 5 sweep rates and 3 sweep rates on both AM and FM would be lit up.
So the only one that's
53 mean anything to you? I can see your face is really weird, Paul. What's up? Mean something to you?
Well, if you add 5 and 3 together, what do you get?
8.
Right. Uh-oh. 8, 8.
Shh. We're recording. That was Morse code.
That was Morse code.
Was somebody trying to communicate with us because of 8, 8?
Oh my God, I know where you're going.
What?
I know exactly where you're going.
What? Why 8? Oh.
What's the 8th letter of the alphabet, Holly? Count it out.
Brain frozen.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
Okay.
8 is a neo-Nazi code word for Heil Hitler. They would say
Temperature dropping, pressure.
88. Heil Hitler.
Why is my hand up?
How did you just have your hand up?
What the hell? Terrified, terrified, terrified.
Did you just make an involuntary... I'm not even going to go there, but...
No, I don't know what I was doing.
8, 8. Shh. 8, 8. Shh. Eight, eight. Shh. 8, 8. Shh. So, okay, you have turned on the CCTV camera that hasn't heretofore been working all night when I asked you to, whoa, more cold, make yourself known, and you blew out the power in the room that Jim is in, where he's monitoring the activities up here. It is as if you are playing with us right now. Is that what you're doing? If you are playing with us, give me some sort of sign.
Okay, so I just came back in the room because, as we mentioned before, Jim lost his work light, so he can't see anything while he's in here. So I brought in our secondary work light, which is right here. And the second I turned it on...
Camera 4 from upstairs where Paul is, it went out.
And before, when that camera turned on, you lost our first light. So the exact opposite, about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly, the camera went out where the camera came back on, and within a split second, the light out here in front of me, which was lighting the room, it popped off.
So, if you're not benevolent, am I being stalked by my friends from the military museum last night? You know, the Nazis. Are Nazi ghosts following me here? Did I make contact with something in that military museum from a bygone era? Holy. Uh-oh. Ah. That's not good.
What could have happened is that, the lights that we're using for work lights were draining power from the building, and that caused the camera to go out. Only problem is
Guys,
that...
I need you guys up in the attic now, regardless of what you're doing.
Okay, we're on our way. Our lights are battery powered, so you wouldn't take any power away from anything in the building.
Who's here? Just you two. Good. All right. I don't really want to go back in here, but anything going on down there?
Yep.
Oh, super. All right, well, here's where it ends for me tonight in here, because I'm done. Come on in. Oh, burr.
Why is it so cold in here?
Oh,
wow.
no. So, sitting here, and I did a thing where I was going on about, hey, if you're some sort of benevolent, make yourself known, blah, 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 drop the temperature a little bit, the usual shtick. And nothing really was happening. It's cold, but here's when it got really cold. I just thought, good idea to ask, okay, is there anything here that's not benevolent? Is there anything, for instance, that maybe I picked up last night, because I was making fun of it today on Facebook, ghost Nazis at the Military Museum? You guys, every light on the Edie lit up like a Christmas tree, because I was looking over here and suddenly it's blue, yellow, the whole enchilada. So I looked down. Now, I'm not kidding. Have you guys looked down to don't do it yet. Have you looked down yet to what's next to the Edie?
No.
No.
Stay right there. This is what we call a reveal in my business. All right, Dylan, what do you see?
Oh my God.
88 HT. There's coincidences in this world, and then there's synchronicities. I didn't put that Edie there. I think Holly did. It was dark. I suspect she didn't even look. I didn't even look until I looked down with my flashlight. We're down to 17.3, which is what I asked it to drop it to. I said 17.3, and it's right next to freaking HT 88, which is the neo-Nazi code word for Heil Hitler, because 8 is the 8th letter of the alphabet, HH. 88, Heil Hitler. So, sure, ghost Nazis might be here with us from the Western Counties Military Museum. Probably not the best idea I ever had. Cool, we're done in here. I am done with ghost Nazis, and that there's coincidences in this world, which I'm keen on and I believe in, but you know what? I've seen and experienced enough to know a synchronicity when I see one, and that's just like crazy. Anyway. Okay, thanks. That's done for this year. Oh, Jesus!
You okay?
So done. It was like, I gotta push. Paul out.